Hello guys. The classic sound check. How are we doing today? Here? Sound good? Sound check. Music is loud. Oh my god. Let me turn it down. Is maybe this better? I can't hear myself. Let me know if we are good. Is this better? Good evening. Music is still too loud. Okay, I'm gonna push it down. Is this better? Alright, alright. Yeah, let me know if it goes out of hand. Alright, let me... I forgot to update this thing. Oh, 1 second, guys. So, give me just 1 moment. So, that's not the one I wanted. Just 1 second, guys. Okay, now. There we go. And all right, I think we're good. So let's see. Will there be boats in the game? Eventually, yes. All right. Today it's time for some chickaboom, I think. And we're actually getting a few things getting close to. As you know, we are getting close to the big so-called Elementalism patch. It also includes a lot of important improvement and fixes next to all the magic that we're adding to the game. Just gonna see if we can tune up the light. No, maybe. Okay. A lot of good fixes. Also very important balance factors. We're finally getting the knockdown function on mounts. Not only the fake state, but actually an animation along with that. So it's starting to looks nice. You can dismount someone off the mount and they will fall down on their butt and have to get up on their feet again. They do it quite quickly, but obviously there's a natural balance factor when you are kind of, out of the loop. So all you mounted mages and mounted combat people builds will obviously have to be a little bit more careful, not just riding straight in, not having to fear any danger of falling off. You can't re-mount instantly again. So a very important balance factor obviously there. And yes, earthquake is a thing along with that. Obviously you'll be able to earthquake them off mounts as well. So some good stuff. Some good stuff. Hello, Jade Raid. It's the Chickaboom patch, It's getting back up from knockdown armor weight dependent like M1. I'm not exactly sure actually if the relation with weight armor is impacting the speed of it. I just made sure, got the facts that it's tested, it works, it's in the patch. But yeah, I have to look into the exact details when it comes to that question. So actually next week, can you guess what that stream is? What kind of stream that is for us here at Mortal Online Streams? I started to stream quite a while ago, as many of you may know. An astronaut, thank you very much for the subscription. So exactly, it's actually stream 100. So it's the 100th stream next week, which is quite impressive, right? I mean, I wouldn't call me a stream pro, as you know, still a noob streamer, but it's been a great run to hang out with the community and been doing this regularly streams. It's been great. Renuzor, thank you for the prime, appreciate it. So yeah, it will be the 100th stream next week, and we're looking to ship a patch is the plan, and maybe we want to spice that stream up with something, an additional award for the community perhaps. So I'm gonna see if we have any partner that want to contribute or support, or if not, we may cover that our own from Starvault. So we will see if we can do something interesting on top of the traditional MO giveaway, and maybe have something more giveaway wise. Keyboard crumbs. Will there be any paralyzed, stun, sleep, freeze, etc.? Any type of crowd control spells that we include somewhere in Elementalist lineup? There are some spells that touches this area. Yes, we are very careful about when it comes to stun locking or content like that, because of the obvious balance reasons, as you can understand. So we're very careful about it. We don't want too much things that limit your movement speed and lock your character. But there are some natural ones that does make sense and fits, but we're very careful about them. And yeah, Elementalism do have a little bit here, some stuff affecting stamina. There may be very short slowdowns. There is a shield, a spherical ice wall that can trap players, similar to how it was in the first game. So there are some stuff coming with some of the TC spells. Yeah, but like I said, we're very careful when it comes to fully allowing stun locks. Is very dangerous in a game like this, as you know. Elements pets use control points. Can they be given orders? The Elementalist pets is quite specific. It's a new rule set for those types of pets, where you they're not just wandering the world. They can't stand without a host, pretty much. And you are the original host as the mage summoning him, and then you can command that to be on another player also, to give bonuses or not bonuses. So they're quite different from the normal pets, where you give them command to stay, commands follow, stay, attack. They're a little bit different, and you will see how that is more in detail soon as well. What is the dismount timer? I'm not sure exactly the dismount timer. So we actually made more like, how can you fall down on your butt and stand on your feet again without locking you? Simply having that animation as the stun timer, right? So it looks natural, smooth, rather than just standing waiting for a timer to finish. So we try to sync that with animation instead. So the animation, pretty much when you're on your feet again, is when you can run around or fight, or call your horse back. The horse looks really cool. When you get dismounted, the mount continue forward like it's scared. It looks really cool and natural. So you have to kind of run back at it or call it again when you're up on your feet. So it looks really nice. I think that's a natural knockdown without just, you know, a timer and that's it. So yeah, and like I mentioned before, last stream, we decided to not continue push the main content of the patch because, like I said, there's a lot of big important components in this patch. Everything from AI pathing, dungeon fixes, to a lot of different types of fixes, balance fixes, components, but also a huge part of the network solution is being updated. So we can support even greater battles, even more players on the servers, which we are, you know, obviously need to get in place for both TC and then eventually Epic Games, so we can handle large scale of everything. So we want to push that as soon as we can. Again, I never want to state dates. If something happens that we absolutely need to fix, then obviously that is more important to make sure we have that under control before we push it live, so we minimize frustration or issues in the game. So that also means for us to have confident and better control and balance over the upcoming spells for Elementalism, we want to make sure that we deploy them in small steps. So we're starting with first two groups, which is already more than any other Magic school, by the way. And then we're going to continue as soon as we can after that. So those won't wait for a big new patch or, you know, the TC patch. So we're going to continue adding those weeks after until we deliver the last content. And like I said, I think that's also important to make sure that the effects looks good, works good, and we are making sure that there's nothing extremely OP standing out that, you know, again, stresses are to make a additional fix for that. So we want to make sure we prefer to be on the lower end rather than the OP end, and then slowly adjust when we're moving forward. That's a better way. And yeah, we built a very cool system with Elementalism. So obviously it expanded a little bit too much than expected. It's a very cool school, but one of the good things is also that we built so many components for these specific spells and rules that allows us to reuse so many components or functions for upcoming Magic schools and spells that will make those even more effective and pretty much faster production. This is not something we can just buy, obviously, and put in. Everything is tied to the specific rules. There's a lot of server components, and yeah, we simply built a really good system for supporting our Magic in the long run. So that's also what Elementalism brings. Any buffs for thirst against magic? So there are, with alchemy, which is also in this patch, you will have some obviously the control of magic resistance, so you can reduce those high bursts of damages from ecumenical and such. And a lot of the spells in Elementalism is split in several damage types, so they're not all just magic damage. Many of them are like blunt, pierce, slash, and obviously those damage types also works with your armor. So if you already have an armor that reduces a lot of slash, if you get a main slash spell attacked, you know, on you, then obviously your armor gonna reduce that damage as well. Obviously if you're naked, then obviously that slash damage gonna do more, right? So I also think this brings better control overall for your builds, pretty much how you want to adapt to the playfield. Are we getting Elementalism this week? No, not this week. The plan is to deploy this patch that I mentioned sometime next week, if everything works well the last days and while we go through testing and confirming everything. So like I said, the patch is very large, and we split down Elementalist in the groups that it contains, because like I said, the first 2 groups we're releasing is already more spells than any other schools we have so far. So it is a very large school, and it's quite overwhelming to go through them all, you know, obviously for us, but also for US players. There's a lot to go through. So I think it makes sense to not uphold everything else. We need to get that in place and make sure everything runs stable and well for TC. That is the big patch that is next, obviously after TC, after Elementalism. But yeah, in between there are the smaller patches that enable the rest of the groups for Elementalism. So that is the plan. Yeah, I mean, we were supposed to release it a little bit earlier, but like I said, we didn't feel that all the spells in Elementalism is in a way where we can control it and feel safe. That's why we decided to divide it in groups. So we are making that, we're pushing that hopefully next week. I actually have to check if the Mulva bags is in this one or not. I don't remember exactly. I have to recheck. How will this patch affect your server capacity? Greatly. So there's 2 very large areas that we have both improved but also rebuilt certain parts, how the server handle players. One big component on specifically nodes spread out in the world. One of the big load there is AI. You know, as soon as you fight an AI, there's calculations, right, and updates. And we found a way to optimize those greatly. So the nodes are pretty much doing nothing. They're extremely much more cheap. So, you know, obviously we increased the main capacity on a node. And then we have another section that are also very important for large scales. I mean, we already have extremely impressive numbers on large scale battles, as you've seen latest. But we have pushed that even further to make sure that multiple large scale battles can handle simultaneously without affecting the entire world in different ways. So it's a huge, several months of work goes into this patch when it comes to server side optimization. There's pretty much one main area left after this that we know is a big thing for overall capacity, and obviously the plan is to have that ready for TC also, so we can get that additional performance or overhead capacity pretty much. Because yeah, obviously it's hard to say the player population, right, with TC. We know that a lot of players have been looking forward to siege mechanics, building cities, and you know, we can see interest in other games. That is obviously a big thing, right? It's a long-term and often end game for a lot of players that are interested in the PvP parts of, in, you know, city conflicts for these types of games. So very understandable. We're finally getting closer and closer to deliver that huge patch. And there's some really exciting content along with that. Again, a lot of improvement from the first game that we're excited about announcing, revealing more in depth before we deploy it. We think it's really good that we had years of TC teaching experience in the first game, so we could see what people enjoy, what works well, and what doesn't work that well, or simply isn't as fun. So I think we have some really good things now that will improve overall. Some of the issues we had in the first game when it comes to often it came down to huge planning, all investment, and if you did that correctly, and also when it was downtime for the enemies, you could wipe bases, cities, and that was obviously a big hit on those that lost that fight, and quite often they took a break from the game, and then sooner or later they may come back and try to get their revenge. Obviously not very good if a lot of people feel that they need a long break from the fight of defending something in a month of time. You know, a lot of people obviously thought it was very epic with the long-term fights, but we need to make sure that the downtime or loss being pushed out should be minimum. We all want players to remain in the game, and obviously we all want a good fight, right? So I think we identify some really good promotion to promote smaller fights and also more forgiving hit and runs, and focusing not only on there's only one thing to do, and that is to completely wipe the enemies to the ground, and that's it. Obviously that option will always be there, right? But that is a huge investment, right? And we want to find a lot of exciting components around that first that promote you can jump in and have a good fight, and then you can log out without having to feel that you're going to lose the entire base. So there's going to be some components spread out in the world that ties to these systems that I'm talking about, that will be exciting for everyone that want to participate, pretty much. Tells more about magic balances, specifically when combat high dex mages and mounted arcane archers dismounting. So obviously with the dismounting mechanic and knockdown mechanic, you will have that natural balance we've been missing for quite a while when it comes to any mounted combat, right? So that is quite self-explanatory. You will fall off and you will have to gain control, stand on your feet before you can take action again. You will have alchemy that allows you to make potions that will have quite high magic resistance. You will be able to do other types of specific components similar to possible purify or magic reflection, stuff like that, but it will obviously cost different amount of units, so it will still be more effective to have mages with you to support with that, and obviously to be able to purify when the time is needed. So it's going to be important tactical decisions how you spend your thirst to be more effective against some of those areas, if you want to, that is. Why is there a queue? Is there a queue? Let me see. Shouldn't be a queue. No, I can't see anything that points to any server issues or load whatsoever. Oh my god, another one. Another one. Bane Spike, thank you for the subscription. Ships when? Just trolling, love guys. Alright. Yeah, there shouldn't be a queue. I wonder if there's something with the daily... There was a daily reboot today, right? Or was it yesterday? Right. Yeah, we'll see. I pinged some of our guys just to see if there's a setting that is reversed or something. There should absolutely not be a queue at this point in time, so we will see. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I want to try to keep my streams a little bit shorter so I don't dilute too much and repeat questions so people get a little bit bored of the stream. So I'm going to try to do my best to keep them around 2 hours. I think that is more effective and interesting for everyone, right? So I'm going to try that today. Hopefully I won't fail as I've done before. I'm going to try to get that more into the daily schedule, or weekly streaming rules, right? Yes, there's good news about crashing GeForce Now. We have solved that one finally. We confirmed it so far on test, so that is also another very important fix. We've also done additional very important ping system tweaks. There's quite a few players that have issues, right? That every now and then get disconnected for ping issues. We have fine-tuned this system a little bit, and we're also collecting more data from everyone in this range. And some of those fine-tunes may help. So we're excited to see and hear feedback from everyone that have been affected by these areas. So hopefully that will be a good improvement as well in this patch. All right, so let's see if we have what I wanted to show you ready here as well. One moment. All right, so shall we jump into the game a little bit, guys? So we can show you some more exciting things. So I've been playing as an Elementalist now quite a lot, as you know. We're going through heavy tweaking, polishing, balancing, and I have to say that I have a hell of a lot of fun playing Elementalists. Feels a little bit like a new game I'm playing, and it just feels fresh, and the effects will hopefully blow your mind since my last preview, because now they're getting very close or pretty much final state. There's just a few more that are not on this build that are in the final state, but overall, you know, we are very happy with what they are. Just comes down to the fine-tuning and balancing pretty much now. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. So let me start a client here also. With Elementalism, will mages be able to PvE exclusively with magic? So yes, you will have plenty of spells that are effective in PvE. That is one of the parts that we're working with now as well, to make sure that we have proper balance in both PvP and PvE. And obviously to obtain that, we need to access the certain damage types that these new spells includes. So it's something that will most likely be slowly tweaked over time, because having that perfect will pretty much be impossible. But our goal is absolutely to make sure that you will be able to be pretty effective doing PvE as Elementalist mage if you find the effective ways depending on what you're fighting. So that is something we are fine-tuning now as well. All right, let me see here. Thank you for the raid, Sensor Lord, and welcome everyone. I'm just about to enter the final sneak peek of Elementalism before you will get your hands on those spells finally. Let me see, hopefully everything is up and running now on test that I'm planning to do. Let's see. One moment, guys. Yeah, we will see when any of the coders responds. That should obviously not be IQ at this time. There's no problem with the servers that I can see. So there's a small chance that an old queue function is running, which shouldn't be running currently. That's just a guess though. Sebastian or someone have to answer on that one. So while we wait on that response or news update, let's see if we can get some sneak peek going. Okay, let me show you the game also, right? I hate it when legacy functions start functioning. Indeed. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do my absolute best to run 2-hour streams instead. So we're gonna be a bit more efficient from now on moving forward. So please remind me if I'm getting way too off track here. Let me see if we can show you some in-game stuff. All right. Look at this lovely place. You can see everything, right? Yeah, and you have sound too. I guess. Do you have sound? That place sucks. All right, thank you for the feedback. The point is not really to show the place. The point is to show a final sneak peek of Elementalism. All right. This module looks weird, indeed. All right. So, boom chicka boom. Let's take a little look here. So, let's see if we have some walkers we can play around with. All right. As you know, we have a new type of way of creating spells compared to the traditional list from the other schools. And this is how you create them. So we're gonna release propulsion and aggregation. These are the two first groups, and then we just continue with the final direction, entities, polarization, arrangement, and emanation. Cool names. So those will be come up following as soon as we are happy enough with the VFX and balance. Right. I'm not trying to ignore, I'm trying to multitask here, guys, so bear with me. Yeah, I heard about the queue. I have sent message. Hopefully they will see if that's the case. Yeah, Magica was a cool game, right? How you could build your spells with elements, and yeah, you can absolutely recognize some components from that game. All right. When is ritualism being addressed? As soon as the coders are ready with Elementalist, they will go over fixes and missing components on the other current schools we have. So whenever they are finished, pretty much. Is this test running on Unreal 5? No, this is still Unreal 4. We pretty much pushed the boundaries and limitations in Unreal Engine 4. It still looks pretty impressive, I have to say. One of the most beautiful MMO currently. But no, we're still on Unreal Engine 4. Alright, let's show some new spell effects, shall we? And just change the window so I can see when you type at the same time. All right. All right. Let's cast spells, shall we? So I put the what are they called? Proposal spells here already. I put some of the aggregation spells here, so we are ready to cast some quick spells. In this build, there are a few VFX that are not final. I don't remember which one exactly. So, but my plan is not to cast all of them. Again, we don't want to show everything, right? We want you to see and experience some of the things at first hand. So I'm just gonna play around with a few spells to show you some of the spells that are highly improved since last time. Time for some chicka-boom. Alright, so one new component that this patch also brings is actually a very cool expanded buff debuff system. And that is... So there's more tactics to it also. For instance, this walker here, you can make it drenched by casting, you know, something like torrent, water stuff, scoring stream, maybe one. And, you know, imagine if you combine water and electricity, you know, shock damage. As you can understand, that gives additional bonuses. Same things like if I get oil on a walker and then ignites it on fire, it will be more violently burnt than without it. And this works on both creatures and players. So you need to be a little bit more careful. If you have oil on your body, you may want to avoid fire more than anything else. Stuff like that. So it's very interesting. And obviously you can counter this by, you know, there will be different options, and also the spells allows you to remove some of this and counter. And yeah, this ties to anything that have the same thing. So for instance, when we get the fire arrows, it's the same thing, right? There's a burn damage, and if it's oiled, then obviously those fire arrows will be additional effective. All right. Let's cast some spells. So if we, for instance, make him wet and then we shock him, something like that. Depending on the skill as well, they have additional chances of adding these components. So they're investigating. We need to reach some of the coder guys that can access the queue function. It seems like the old queue function have kicked in. So even though there's no load, there's a queue that is set on old data. So we're trying to investigate and hopefully have that resolved as soon as possible. I suspect that got on the daily boot today, but I could be wrong, so they're gonna see. But yeah, water, for instance. This is a cool spell. Pretty cool, eh? And you see this debuff here. He's drenched for a moment. And while he's drenched, I could zap him. Chicka-boom! And boom! Holy cow, guys. Holy cow. And this is one of my favorite spells because it have a specific function. I'm gonna show the power of it. I'm gonna show the power of it over here with a few more walkers. I'm gonna show what I mean with that. And yeah, that water I thrown there first, torrent, doesn't really hurt. So he didn't know what hit him. You know, it's like sitting there with a little water gun, and you know, get some water on them before you electrify them. We could also try put them on fire. Let's do another very cool spell I enjoy. So a comet, for instance. Look at this. So throw in a comet, and then holy shit, it explodes and have the chance to hit other targets. It looks really cool when flying. I'm gonna try to show it before it hits the targets. So look at this baby, look at it, and then boom, 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 chicka boom. See what I mean? See what I mean? Let's sneak them up. Let's burn them. Let's burn them. Oh. So what it does is let me get rid of this little right, so the lightning bolt, one of my favorite is that first it has a little impact where it collides, and then the lightning strikes down, and it can jump up to 5 times if there's target nearby. So if there's 2 targets, it jumps 5 times between them if they are in range. So if you are, you know, 2 players or something, and you see that bolt coming for you, you wanna, you know, you wanna move away from your friend because it will zap between you if you don't. Stuff like that. A lot of these spells is slow, as you can see. Obviously, we're trying a lot of PvP here, and it's not that easy. Obviously, in PvP, you won't stand still like this, right? And that is one of the balance things. They may look very powerful and dangerous here now, but as soon as you know, look over your shoulder and avoid distance, it's going to be much harder and trickier to cause that, you know, mayhem damage versus players. But obviously, if you're not careful and, you know, watch out, it may be dangerous. Let's crack some stuff here. Whoops, I didn't mean to cast that. Right. So let's drench them a little bit. Ah, okay, wait. Let's do another favorite one. Let's see. We have. No, I'm looking for. Let's do a lava ball, shall we? This is a beast. Oof! Oof! Chicka boom! That's how we do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That lightning bolt is really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. But it's so cool just to, you know, shoot these. As you can see, they're highly detailed now. We improved them a lot since my last sneak peek. As you can see, they're very cool. Oof! You see that flamethrower? Flamethrower. So if I oil him and then fire him like that, it's gonna be a double damage. Like a little sludge, some sludge. Then and then little bam! You know, little bam. God damn! It's the power of lightning. I'm Thor. Thor, the god of thunder and lightning. So, like I said, if you look at the speed when they fly against you, it's not easy, you know, to obviously be extremely effective in PvP. You will move away and you're good. But obviously someone sneaking up on your back, then it may be more dangerous, obviously. Look at this one. See those spark tiles flying here? Chicka boom. Boom boom. Really cool. Really cool. I like them. I like them. Boom. You see this flying here? Come on, man. Come on. It's cool. It's cool. You look cute today. Why is that? Oh! How cool is it, guys? How cool is it? It's beautiful. Ah, I'm gonna miss them. Looks awesome. I think it's looks epic. Looks epic. Let's drink some mana potions. So if you hold right click now, based on your feedback last time, guys, hold right click, and I'm drinking all units I can. So now I have some recognition here, or I just click one at a time and pick how many units I want to drink. Depending on effect and potion, right? So, alchemy. Henrik is having fun. I am. So it's so fun to just be a gang of mages and duel and play around with them, because the more magic you see, the more epic it feels. It's really cool, really cool. So it's not instant mana. I want to make that clear. That is not supposed to be a thing like the mental healing stuff. Let's do a little one of these. Hey! Hoo! Hoo! Oh. Let's see, we got a little where's my... Okay. Okay, so this is an interesting spell as well. It's the Emperor Lightning. So it's a pretty fast spell. It has decent range, and it jumps one time to nearest target. So obviously if it's chasing you and it's near, you don't want to use it because you're gonna zap yourself once. If two people are chasing you and one is closer to you than the other one, you can shoot it on the guy behind the one closer to you, so it will hit him and then zap the one near him. You see what I mean? So there's some tactical components there. So there's two targets to it. Move forward while casting a spell, please. Okay. Is that good? Is that good? Let's see, what did I want to show you also? Whirlwind, eh? It's pretty cool, Whirlwind. So oil and fireball, very powerful combination as well. And then a little whoa! Yeah! Yep. Whoop. Like if I'm... Oof. Oh, okay, that was not the one I was looking for. I was looking for... Okay. Oh! Zap! Oh! Okay. So that wasn't that good. Cast the wrong spell. And that damage is not correct. I can tell you that also. So that's already changed in the next build. There's an impact explosion that happens 2 times, which shouldn't happen 2 times. So therefore it's a little OP damage. So you can ignore that damage. Grab my stuff here, 1 moment. Right. Tsar chickaboom indeed. So let's do some zapping. Pretty short range on this one, but as you can see here, takes 2 targets. See? So it even zapped me there, right? Because I'm in that range. Ah, I forgot about my mana, man. Dang. Look at this little boulder throwing. Just the sound makes it so nice and rewarding. Ah, damn nice. Damn nice. Yeah, this lightning never gets old. It's really cool. Yeah. So when that ball hits, you don't want to stay too close to that center because that's the chain reaction. It jumps from it. So if you're just out of it, you're good. You're good. It's burning. It's burning. That's a very powerful spell. Needs some mana. Up. Does Drench reduce fire damage? Does the impact their spells? Yeah, so obviously some of them counter each other's, right? So yeah, if you're hot, burning, Drench will help. It makes you cooler and put off fire. So you have those quite logical against each other's. That's a very cool spell as well. It's effective to push enemies, as you can understand. Yay. Oh. You see what I did there? Whoop. Let's snap him. Oh. So yeah, some upgraded VFX, as you can see. And they're quite awesome. Quite awesome. Yeah. Throwing some rocks. Feels awesome. One of the first easy spell that you learn as an elementalist. Feels juice. It just feels good, no? Yeah, my favorite spell. Yeah, I think the comet looks awesome when you see it fly when there's a war going on. It just looks insane. And of course, the lightning bolt is quite cool as well, I think. The comet looks like this. So, as you can see, it has an impact away, and then it goes, you know, random directions. It looks really cool with those three. You see how it fucks them up. Really cool, really cool. Oh no. Bam. Bam. It's cool. It's cool. Like I said, this one is juicy as well. Bam. And bam. It's really cool. Really cool. It's cool. Burn, burn. Yes, you will be able to either drink one unit at a time, or right click to drink your entire thirst bar, pretty much. You have better control of small sipping or full sip. Gale. I'm not sure if that one is 100% finished. Take a look. Okay, so that's the small little push. Slow down. So it does slow down enemies as well. The effect on that is not 100% final, as you can see. We have another build that has those. Yes, this is with 100 mental offense. I have all the skills. And I'm quite juicy. I have some Agmium trinkets that boost me quite well. I'm almost maxed on my intelligence, so it's a decent range there. So obviously this is giving mages a lot of options, and the function that are server-based prioritized that everyone been asking for. Then we're gonna engage with the community to see what the other components will be in the game, such as special moves for melee foodie fighters. All the weapon groups gonna have special abilities that also tap into some exciting tactics and options. We're not increasing death and range. We are quite careful about it. We do hear mixed feedback on that one. It's a very powerful spell and it's meant to be pretty much close to touch range. So we want to be careful not, you know, changing balance to not be on a good spot. We have all our eyes on these new spells. Obviously, that's already a big challenge. So we're a bit careful about doing too much there. The highest I can get the boulder. So if you have the higher ground, throwing balls and such is really awesome because they have the bouncing ability also. But yeah, from ground, something like that. Aim! Too close to me, so it zaps me also. Need to be careful about that. Zap and frostbite. So it does some additional damage there as well. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's super fun. I wish I had a few other mages here so we could throw some PvP fights and show you how that looks and feel, because that makes it look quite spectacular. It's so cool, you know, just having two magic reflect and I shoot one projectile like this, it bounces on his, then back on me and bounces back on him if we both have magic reflect, just as you would expect it. So it's really cool. So having fights and you see these things flying around, it's really an epic feeling. So this is a special mana potion I have here, or keg. So and like I said, I have Ogboom stuff, so don't expect that everyone is running around with that. It's not really common. I'll come duel anytime. Indeed, indeed, that would be nice. That would be nice. Really cool, really cool. What is your book? It's a special book that only I can have.
Oh my god, another one.
G-Man, G-Man! Thank you for the subscription. All this elemental stuff is cool. Is it on the team's radar to give Ritualism some help? Yeah, like I said, we plan to refine some of the missing parts as soon as we're done with Elementalism, so we can let all magic be where it needs to be. No? Yeah, the ritualism pets, we know that we need some tweaking there for sure, so that's one of the things. And of course, make sure you can have the ritual tables in your houses and cities also. Yes, I can move and cast, as you can see here.
Oh my god.
Only walks, you see it slows down to walking. And then you jog again when you're not casting. So you get a little bit more mobility than before. It's auto, you don't have to quirk around with your walk button. That will be very frustration. So it also goes down, as you can see when casting. So it's much more smooth, that's for sure.
Oh my god, another one.
You. Yo. 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 Just feels great, guys. Just feels great.
Oh my god, another one. Another one.
All I wanted is to walk and heal. Yep.
god, another one. Another
Choo.
one.
That flamethrower is juicy also, very juicy. Puts anything on fire. Ignited. Bam! Bam!
Oh my god,
Look how cool it looks, guys.
Another one.
So cool. It's cool. Bam! Bam! Uh-oh. You see, I shot it on the ground there to not try to kill myself. And then I put some vapor on myself. You know, the vapor. Or I could even have done drenched on the ground. Aim. To drench, you know, put out a fire. A lot of tactics. And then we have... so I'm gonna show you one more cool thing. Like this one. Look at this baby. So cool. Slashes through. Slashes through. And it puts them, you know, drenched as well. And there used to be a cool decal on the ground, but that's gone in this build, it seems. That is really realistic and cool looking. This is a nice away spell, as you can see here. Zip, 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 zip. Oh. Zip, zip. Bam, bam. That's the element R surge. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Up. Up. Holy cow. That was not the spell I was supposed to cast. Yup. These walker are not the normal ones. They die quickly, as you noticed. Hogwarts. Indeed. I mean, like I said, this has been a big request for any mage, pretty much. Projectile based projectiles that you can dodge, and they are quite easy to dodge. It's actually, you know, we are considering a lot of the challenge to get some PvP balance, but like I said, we prefer to be underpowered rather than OP, right? But as you can imagine, on some distance, when you see these projectile flying, it's not that easy to dodge them, so they're not all effective, that's for sure, when it comes to just one watching another mage in PvP. Obviously, with a few more mages, some of these spells could be more, you know, utilized, I guess. Yeah, I can cast all spells, even though we don't have final sounds or possible effects on all in this build. Puts in... Hey. Puts in the last avatar. What? Thank you for donation. Thank you for donation. I don't handle any of that. Putsin will have to talk with support, and they will look into. You can make the sound yourself, Henrik. I sure can, eh? You can cast spells with armor on your arms. Can you show us what that looks like with the current animation? I don't have any armor, I'm afraid, but yes, you can. You know, you will simply have the, just like any other magic, right? You will see your gloves or gear. I mean, there are quite a few things that we may want to toggle as a dismount option as well. We haven't covered them all, I think, in this first patch, but over time we will see that, okay, it makes sense that maybe this function or that spell should also dismount, and we will take it, you know, moving forward in a careful step to make sure we have control. Obviously, we want to make sure that mounted combat is, you know, a build. So if everything just throw you off instantly, it's gonna be impossible to be a mounted combat or mounted archer or mage. So again, as just everything else, we want to carefully move forward without disabling styles or builds that are meant to be a thing. But I'm sure there will be more functions that are suitable to be dismounts. Would I pay for sub for MO2? There is no subscription enabled at this point in time. The plan is to enable subscription only when we release on Epic Games Store. And that is a huge milestone for this game, and that's when we kind of, you know, kick things off to a whole new level. Marketing wise, you know, scale up and start subscription. Spell looks great, Henrik. Thank you very much. The team appreciate it. A lot of hard work have been spent into this, that's for sure. Will Psy help to protect you from magic damage with Elementalism? No, not generally. So we're getting more information about the spells here, right? Obviously, gonna say more than Ignition. That gives a short description. But so what, for instance, Amber, this spell, it is like a hot rock, a rock on fire. So it does give blunt damage, but it also adds burn damage. So if you have blunt armor with high blunt defense, it's going to reduce the damage from the rock, and the burn damage will pass through. And, you know, burn damage is something that you could potentially drench yourself, get water like this. Bam, you get water. So if your friend is standing here around the corner, someone shooting fire arrow, put him on fire, he yells, "Oh shit, I'm burning, help me!" And I'm just doing like this, "Calm down, guy, calm down!" And then bam, I put out his fire, and we're back to business. You see what I mean? See what I mean? So a lot of these spells can be used as you know, supports tactics in many ways. It's been 1 hour and a half. Thank you for the reminder. All right, let's see here. It's easy to spend hours when you're in a game playing around with spells. And like I said, I just want to give a little sneak peek with the more update effects, and you will get your hands on these very soon anyway. So we're getting close. Getting close. Right, let's start our giveaway, guys, before it gets too late. So you can sign up, !M2, and I will roll that soon. And while we wait, I can throw a few more spells here. No, so the ecumenical spells are different. They are as they are. They don't have the same components. They are not pure elements like the elemental spells. I'm missing that effect on the ground. I thought it was on this build actually. But it doesn't seem like it. There's some really cool water. Oh wait, is it not that spell? The spiderweb pull dismount players. Not initially, but like I said, there are room for several actions that we may wanna do. Tag as dismountable. So for now, it's high blunt damage in general for all melee weapons. Lances will now also dismount. Earthquake will dismount. So that will be, you know, the starting pack pretty much for dismounting any mounted player. We spell healing over time. So we have this mending vapors, for instance. That is short target puff like this for your friends. So if they stand here, you can give them this little puff, or I do it on the ground, puff, and I got hit by it. So it generates healing over time. There's also a greater one. It's not from these groups actually. It is shit, I don't remember where it is. There's so many spells, guys. Not the gaze wall. Styling mist, I think. It has a horrible sound because it's not final. I think it's this one though. Yes. So this is a group action. When you step into it, it gives you an effect. Now it sounds more like a starship taking off. So the sun will be updated. So there are some support spells. They're not instant powerful as the ecumenical healing spells, but there are some abilities for sure. So as you can understand, when siege is coming, you have one side here, a mass army down there. They're throwing in fire and crap. All your people are burning, you know. Some of these spells are gonna be effective to help your friends and try to spread out enemies or break the surge with some of these chickabooms. Like I said, we want to be careful so we don't give, you know, crazy healing abilities or too crazy damage. Again, we are on a careful side, and if we see it's not really effective at all as intended, we slowly nudge it up moving forward in upcoming patches. It's better to be safe than crazy, right? How can we obtain scrolls from Elementalism? You will talk to a few elementalists in some locations on the world. They're not gonna be, you know, hidden in the world. You go to the Elementalist Academy pretty much, and they will tell you all about it, and it will start your journey in becoming a great elementalist. So it's something you can do solo for sure. It's not you know, something bound to defeating a specific dungeon or a boss or something like that. So just do the deeds and it will slowly and steady progress towards becoming a elementalist. But like I said, there are a lot of spells to master, so obviously that journey may take a while depending if you want all of them or just dig into a few groups. And that's also the cool thing, right? So these groups are divided into some natural setups. So you could go, you know, minimum spells, just skills, I mean, investment, up to a maximum 300 skill points if you want to master all of it, or just halfway there or something, depending on what access you want on all these groups. So these two are the starting groups we're getting now, and then you're getting the rest. So it's going to be up to you to build your character depending on your what you want to access. You will still scribe each spell just like you scribe any other spell. So you'll be able to do these specific things you need to do to obtain, and obviously you can also find scrolls out in the wild when we deploy the patch, and then you still have to scribe the spell, have the proper skills, and then you can start casting. If everything goes as planned and there's no disaster striking, the plan is to go live sometime next week. I want to put a big disclaimer on it so I don't make people extremely sad or disappointed that that is the goal and it's looking good so far. But like I said, if something goes, okay, this is bad, this is critical, we need more time, obviously that is better to, you know, deal with that rather than push it live, right? But hopefully things will go smooth and we will see this very important patch next week. It's not only magic, like I said, there's so many big components and important components. There will be multiple alchemy effects over time as well. We're adding a few every now and then. This time we needed to add important potions to give, you know, in general, players and foodies better options to also counter high burst damage like ecumenical mage spells. You know, you have these powerful mountain mages that zap foodies without any problems, and there's a little disconnect in the balance there. We're addressing that with dismount and giving more options and tactics and potions so people can adapt a little bit more and have options. I can't show Ice Prison. I don't want to show a lot of the spells. You know, I already casted a little bit too many of these spells. And obviously it's not going to be as exciting for you if you've already seen them all, right? So we want to save some suspension for you so you can feel excitement when you discover them also. And, you know, it's up to you if you decide to share them with others also. So it's a fine line if you want to show, you know, more or too much. And obviously one of the unique thing with Mortal Line is that when many other games shows everything in great detail, exactly how it works and how you do these things, that works on a lot of things, right? But we always enjoy having some mystery and discovery on the player side, and we have seen it add so much value for the players that can actually, you know, get that opportunity in our game. And it's a blast to follow that progression as well as developers to see when you obtain it and how you use it and show off, you know. So you only need to invest in the main Elementalism to gain the first two types, and then you get additional groups in another primary skill, and then last. It's kind of split up in the three primaries. So it depends how much you want to do Elementalism. It could go well with 100 and then mix the rest, or go full out 300. Yes, 300 points to get all of it. Can I fish with Elementalism? Not sure how you would fish with elementalism. I have a special keg, so yeah. With FPS increase. Yeah, so we are working, as you know, towards Unreal 5 transition, and you will see an overall improvement in all cities, pretty much all in the world. And then we have another step we want to do in the character system that will greatly improve large-scale performance when you have multiple characters on the screen. But we don't have an exact time frame on the later one. Just something that we are, slowly working on, and hopefully we'll be able to enable parts of that as soon as possible also. But yes, in general, the entire world gonna have a decent upgrade in performance, and along with Unreal Engine 5, you will have the options to also enjoy that with lumens, and it will look sick. Okay. So let's run the giveaway, shall we? I think it's time. So if you just tune in, !MO2. Why do you type that? I will cast one last spell. Let's cast this female bubble. Yeah. A little tornado. Dang. Yeah. Yeah. Bastard. Did I click? Ah. I clicked wrong button, for fuck's sake. I thought it wasn't the right one. So this is a little fuming bubble. It's pretty cool. See if we can smack this one. Hey. It's not entirely finished when it comes to colliding, as you can see the effect. But it looks cool. Looks cool. Right, are we done for the giveaway, guys? Are we ready? When I see a final chickaboom, okay, I'm gonna show my chickaboom. Where do I have it? I have it there. Okay. This is my chickaboom, okay? Yeah. Chickaboom, alright? That's a chickaboom. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Right, we're ready for the giveaway, guys. Let's roll it. Let's roll it. I got Zane. Release new weapon skills for melee, cause more action points to prevent melee hybrids getting these, and magic without rings, etc. for example. Will these new weapon skills for melee cause more action points to prevent melee hybrids getting these and magic? Well, it depends. So we have quite a few special moves for every single weapon group, right? Like I said before, special cut with your sword that does bleed effect, or a cleaving swing with axes group. That is a skill on its own. Some may be primaries, some may not be primaries, depending on what kind of ability this is, right? Right, I think it's time for the giveaway before it, takes too long, pretty much. There's something that lag in my giveaway function. It's buggy, but it does work at least. All right, let's roll it, guys. Let's roll it. Where I have it. Where the hell? Okay, here. All right. Yeah. Follow this channel and type exclamation mark MO2 and you have a shot at getting a game copy in 10 seconds from now, guys. Ooh, got a lot of people joining in here. When are the new weapon skills being added into the game? We don't have a date on that yet. So on the roadmap, as you have seen, we have Elementalism that we're right now in, and then we have the big TC patch that's gonna kick off a lot of wars, I guess. And then we have the TC, the Epic Game patch, right? After that, we will start a specific interaction with the community to pinpoint areas we know the majority of our players want these areas to be focused on first. So we focus on the right things, add them into the game so people can enjoy them, you know, sooner rather than later. So you pretty much have control over the prioritized order of things moving forward. And these special moves is one of those options. So depending on the community, we are, you know, taking those steps. I mean, the footies are still, you know, the back core of a war and combat in general, right? You know, you're still more effective in just go full strength, bash something with your axe or sword, right? It's always a base core. Now we're getting the server-based projectiles, which you can dodge. So you're gonna dodge them as a footy. You will learn that it's actually a huge challenge. We're playing around with it a lot and trying to kill each other's, you know, hit each other. If you see this projectile coming, you just do like this, and you miss it, right? So obviously those spells are not very effective in PvP, depending if, you know, if it's shock points and there's a long way, or he's running straight away from you. Sure, then it works, right? But sorry, you can't see. I'm stupid here. Oops. What did I click? I can't see my own screen. Okay, now. Yeah, if you see this and you're fighting on distance, an archer obviously is more dangerous than these spells because they are much faster, right? You can't really dodge all spells. You can just move, so it's difficult to hit you, right? But as soon as you have released this spell, you can dodge it quite easily. So obviously there's other spells that are, you know, more useful. Ooh, yeah, you see here now, the spell's coming, right? Zip! Someone is shooting at me. I wonder who the hell that is. A sniper in the forest. So you see, even though he tried to snipe me when I wasn't paying attention, I dodged it. I don't know who the hell this is, but we got a sniper in the forest. But if you know, for instance, he's hiding behind this tree, then sure, you could do this, zap, and if you haven't noticed, then bam, you may hit him, you know, due to the AoE damage, right? So you have to obviously play around with how to use these spells effectively. Saw a little sniper here in the forest. Who the hell is shooting spells at me? But yeah, it's a challenge. So there will be a lot of use in many different circumstances. That's for sure. And you will find them. You will find out when you play around with it. Who the hell was ambushing me here, man? I have a elementalist mage trying to snipe me. Oh! Did you hear that? Who the hell? Who the hell? Who the hell? Ah, who this? It's a walker, for fuck's sake. Bam! Bam! Yeah, we got a ninja. Elementalist ninja here in the forest. Sneaky bastard. Sneaky bastard. Alright, it's chickaboom. Let's take a quick break here and do the giveaway, guys. We are getting close to the 2-hour mark. I really want to try to uphold as good as possible. Is that walkers? Yeah, it's walkers. Oh! See that, man? You see that? Got a... goddamn L ninja. God damn it, L ninja. Where the hell is he hiding? You see, you can be a sniper trying to sneak it in, but obviously the sound of them is a big tell, right? Warning shot. It's so cool though. I mean, you're gonna have some epic fights with this school. You're gonna see that for sure. There are some really good tactics for a lot of circumstances, that's for sure. Like I said, we are very careful making sure that nothing is just completely breaking current builds or good setups. They will still be good setups. My right side. Didn't the spell come from here somewhere? I will do the giveaway, guys. Before I... Oh! God damn! God damn! Got a freaking ninja over here. Was somewhere here from, right? As soon as I look away, they throw. Is also still good? Yes, it is. You will be able to reduce the magic damage with alchemy though, because that's pure magic damage from that spell. This spell here is both frost and piercing, so you know, obviously your armor will reduce the piercing, but the frost you will have to reduce in other ways. So depending on your weakness or what you're fighting or what you're up against, you can change your tactics a little bit to adapt better. Right? Let's do the giveaway. So good luck everyone. I'm rolling it now. Nightfall Jab. Congratulations. Nightfall Jab. Alright. Let's see if he's here. Nightfall Jab. Rigged. Nightfall, eh? Is it from the guild Nightfall? Let's see. Are you here, Nightfall Jab? He's not here. 100% rigged. Let's see. We will give him a moment. He's not here. He's not, eh? Give him a few minutes and then I do a quick re-roll if he's not here. So we'll see. We will see. Hey! Look, he responded. Can't see. Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. I love the sound on this one. Ooh, feels so perfect. 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 You know? Oh! Who that? Got a freaking agent in the forest. Hiding somewhere. Oh. Do you hear that? Sounds like the Street Fighter. Perfect! Street Fighter, right? He's not here. We gave him 1 more minute and then a reroll. You talked in the chat, did I miss it? Can he respond to my DM then if he's here? Nightfall, if you are here, respond to my DM or write me a DM and I will have it covered, right? You missed it, he's here. Alright, so if he's respond to my DM or write me a DM, you should be able to cover it. Can you do that, Nightfall Jab? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, eh? I hear freaking... I hear something. We have that walker in the forest. Reroll, please. So, knife or jab? Can you? He's not allowed to DM, but I sent him a message already. So if we read that message, we should be good, right? Are we getting more points of interest? Oh, whoa, whoa. Holy Jesus. Holy bejesus. That was a hot dame spell. A hot dame. Look at this baby. If you think someone is hiding down over there, smooch them. Smooch them like that. We'll push them away. You know, the smooch. It's all about the smooch. Knife or jab? I can only see DMs, can't respond to them. Why the hell can't you respond to them? How the hell do I give you the code? If okay, so I can give you the code, right? And then you have it. So you can respond in the text, I guess, right? Is that good, Nightfall Jab? He's not here, but he's responding, right? Okay, so I will give you the code in a DM, so you have it. Oh, what the hell? It's like that walker over there is mocking me. Knife or jab? Did he respond? He's in slow mode. Ah, of course. But I guess that works, right? That's but it's strange that you can't respond to the DM. Why the hell is that? That's a first. For jab, just send me the code. I can see the DM, but I can't respond because I haven't verified this account email. Okay. All right, one moment. Okay, I will give you the key in one moment here. Okay, there are. Can you confirm? You got it? And all good. says he's been following MO2 on Twitch for a year though. I guess he's not a communicator. Alright, we got it covered. He's fake. Why is he fake? Why? What? Sounds like headstones has been casted. Can you please remove the red particles effects on your screen when in speed form? It's crazy hard to see. They can be tweaked for sure. I agree. Oh my god, is hell is going over here? Oh, god damn! If you make 100 Twitch alts next competition, you will be whooped. Biscuiten Hoven. Biscuiten the Hoven. Airplanes flying low these days. yeah. The sound is not the final one for sure. And missing impact stuff. But yeah, there's some poison. There are different effects. Some of the spells can do bleed, poison. You will see. There are some goodies. Whoop. God damn. You see the bouncy power in that stone. Poison, yep. God damn. Yeah, only one giveaway today. So like I said, don't miss the next stream. Next week we're gonna do something special. It's the 100th stream, and hopefully we are hitting that juicy patch, and we may have some amazing giveaways. I'm gonna try and make something really impressive, so you don't want to miss next stream. I mean, we need something special for the 100th stream. Holy gee. Dropping fire from the sky, eh? You step into this. Oh! God damn it, I need to water myself. There we go. Put the fire off. Alright. Can you do stream Thursdays, Lloyd? Lol. It is a little bit better for me to do them on Wednesday, actually. That's why we changed them since a while back. So every Wednesday so far. I guess, you know, there's never a perfect date for everyone, right? But it's a little bit better for me personally, at least. I can imagine some epic kind of mega battles with Elementalism. You are correct. When we play around as a squad, fighting, testing PvP, it looks just epic. It's epic. Yeah, we're getting security zones with Epic Game and possible some with TC, but for sure with Epic Game patch. There will be from high sec to null sec. Better security for new players, and then obviously freedom without murder count flag issues at all out in no man's land. And then of course people will build their own cities with their own rule sets, so that's up to the players. Yeah, Beastmaster will be a ongoing tweak moving forward. We don't want anything to be OP. We slowly want to get things into place, so there's good tactical options in all categories. So it goes for several things. Unreal 5 is for the Epic Game patch. We're looking to possibly to do a transition to Unreal 5 just before the Epic patch, and then have the specific functions fully ready for the Epic Game patch. So that it will maybe in 2 transition steps, depending on how things are progressing currently. Player cities comes with TC, so that is not this patch that we do plan to do on. Is that coming on me here? on next week. Whoa! Did you see that my matrix dodge? Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Let's see if I can catch. Wanted to catch that little zip over there. Zip! And yeah, so after that one is the TC. So we're getting closer and closer to TC. I'm gonna show you some sneak peek and juice out of that TC as well in a few in upcoming streams. Plans to implement FSR with Unreal 5. We will see if when we do take the step and update DLSS, we're gonna see if we can do the same procedure for FSR. We understand obviously that we want that. Oh, holy shit! Let's put that fire out. God damn! And mend those wounds. Perfect. Perfect! This guy providing his own ASMR. Yeah, so obviously we're gonna update, refine roadmap and how those steps are progressing to make sure we have everything under control and try to update you as accurately as possible. I go and cast some torrents. Torrents are a good spell because you can put out fires. That's gonna be a good thing to do when fire is on fire. Why isn't the initial spell damage applying to you? What do you mean? What do you mean? People will be able to run their own rules in cities. So if you want to close it off and if you want it to be exclusive only for you and your guilds, you can do that. You can make that happen. Or you can make it open free for all or a shared open or whatever you want. So you're going to have the freedom to make exclusive closed cities or open and any rule goes. And like I said, there are bonuses in having a successful, highly populated city with citizens visiting, using services, because that adds specific value to your city. But sure, you can ignore all that and run it yourself with your guild if that's what you prefer, or a mix. I'm not sure. I missed what happened with the spell here. I may be out of reach or what happened. So there's a range on all spells, right? And I think the range was just close to me. And it explodes when the range is running out. And the fire hit me because it was within that range, but it didn't make a direct impact hit. I think that's what happened, if I'm not mistaken. So I didn't get the full package damage, if that makes sense. I suspect certain guilds will get banned from towns. I mean, that's up to the players, right? If you, but like I said, there's bonuses for having accepting population entering the city. It's good for the city that runs the city, but it's your call. It's your call. Tatsuya in shambles. The damage notification may need to change that because it's set for 9 or something. Yeah, it could be something like that. We are refining, the last stuff when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, for sure. What's the difference between keep and city? So pretty much everyone can construct a city, but obviously you will have more land control and services if your base coming from a keep or compared to a stronghold. There's a specific radius aligned. Whoop! God damn! God damn! Yeah, like I said, there's a specific radius, and obviously keep owners will have the first baseline much larger, having greater impact on that. Someone is zapping me over here. Eee. Someone is standing here. Ooh. Yeah, the god of power. The god of power. It feels amazing, guys. It feels amazing to wield that power. Feel like Thor. Yep, yeah. Looks freaking awesome, also, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Where the hell did he go? Freaking ninja. Freaking elemental ninja. Is here somewhere hiding in the bushes? You never know when you're testing things. Someone sneak up on you and zap you in the back. Zap him. Zap. Oof. Lovely. It's just lovely. I really like that effect. It's a full jackpot. Full jackpot. Don't you agree? Holy shit. Who the hell? God damn. It just works. Thoughts on knockdown animations. So we do have a knockdown animation now, finally. We didn't expect to have it actually, that function to work, but our guys did it. They did the magic. So now we have the animation also. It looks cool. It looks cool. Speed up those spells, Henry. There are some limitations when it comes to speeds due to everything is server-sided, and we want to make sure it works and looks good, right? And that you can rely on what you see. So depending on your latency, there's also a small difference here. So we're careful here. The faster speeds on spells, the more difficult it is with accuracy. So we push limits on quite a few spells, and where we know that okay, it's gonna be impossible to hit you with these spells because you can dodge them easy. The counter for that or the other tactics is obviously, like I said, there's component and a way that you can consider to still make use of them. So there's a combination of that, and depending on where, how open the field is where you're playing around and stuff like that. Yeah, spider influence is fixed to my knowledge. So that's, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff, fixes in this patch. Imagine those spells can destroy trees too. Yeah, so we do have a plan down the road somewhere when we have, made sure that we have covered the full prioritized order of what majority of the players want. There are options where we can enable things like you can cut down trees, and obviously magic may wreck them as well. But I don't think it's high on the prioritized order compared to a lot of other things players want now rather than much later. Will we be limited to one house when TC comes? Yes, you will still only be able to build one house, but when you tap into TC, it allows you to construct additional buildings in your area. So that allows you to build more, pretty much. But houses works as keys to unlock and start that process, pretty much. You should add a little track for those missiles. You mean like this track? Bam. Stuff like that, or what I mean. Bam. Bam! I mean like that. Chicka bam boom! You know? Zip! Zip! Track targets, I mean. What do you mean, what track targets? Raw base. What do you mean with track? Can you specify? I mean, we have a track. Do you see? There's a trail, there's impact, it has everything, even light source. What are you missing? What are you missing? No, this is not Unreal 5 yet. Wants auto aim? What the hell? What do you mean auto aim? No, Elementalism is manual aim. Do you see that? Did you see those flare flying there? Freaking amazing. That is next gen shit over there. Looks amazing. Look. I mean, it got everything. Look at those flying sparks. Freaking amazing. Look. Look now when it explodes. Look. Holy shit. Did you see? It follows the physics forward and bounce on the floor. That is next generation function in an MMORPG. You've never seen it before. This is a one of a kind. Enjoy. Okay? Enjoy it. Look at this. Look at this baby. Look at this. Holy shit! Is that a track enough for you, man? Is that a track for you? Looks sick. Looks sick. And it is sick. Alright? Right? Oh! Look at this shit. God damn, it's hot! God damn, it's hot. You've never seen this before. This is the first time. We're making history together here, right? We're gonna become real Harry Potters, Gandalfs, this time. With thousands of players. Not just a single player, man. It's too easy for us. We need a real deal. We need a real deal, right? And now we're making it happening. We're making it happening. Who the hell is casting all these goddamn spells? I don't take anything personally. I learned that, you know. Juicing. Archer is only good for killing horse. No, actually Archer is very dangerous against Elementalists because you have the very fast projectiles. I mean, if you've... Holy shit is going on, a zap moment over here. What the hell is this? Hey! God damn. God damn. So... God damn. I mean, imagine if someone is shooting you here with archers and I'm trying to hit him back. An arrow is twice the speed as these projectiles, which means you can't dodge them as easy. I mean, you know, you can make it hard for him to aim, right? But he's gonna zap you if he's a skilled archer. So archer is actually quite dangerous against elementalists because you have to be on foot also as an elementalist. You can't use mounts. So archer is actually a deadly one so far. You know, they hit you, you know. Yeah, some tweaks we're going through when it comes to night, darkness. Some of the spells and bloom effect is a little bit powerful on some stuff that I want to tweak a little bit. But that's just, you know, smooth juice, you know. Tell that mages who dodge arrows like Nave did. Indeed. So light ball. Right, so have you learned how to build the light ball? If you know how to do it, I will do it. It is improved effect wise. It looks even better now. Is light plus ball a win? Cost it. What? No, come on, man. First you need to have the right group to remember, and then the right elements. Which group is it, guys? Altogether, the spells looks pretty sick. Yeah, I think they look awesome, actually. I've never seen anything like it in a specifically MMO game, you know? And it's all server side and thousands of players, and it's just juice. Pure juice. Is light persistent because I could see it being an entity? No. So entities are the pets pretty much for mages. I don't even remember myself now. So this is to control the weather, pets, fast small spells like these ones. The more heavier, a lot of AoE, special stuff. Then we have emanation and arrangement and direction. So it's either examine or arrangement. Which one do you think? What is aggression? Air, fire. Air, fire. Static charge, not elimination. You have two more tries, guys. Everyone will be able to tap into this school canon. Everyone. So this is a big base. Look at over there. That's the illumination you see in the far distance here. Looks like that magical shine. The shine effect is inspired from Gandalf from Lord of the Rings because it's just perfect. Emanation, fire, water. Fire and water. Stealing mist. No. One final try, guys, for the elimination. Come on, man. Come on. So yes, you as a solo player, you will even be able to learn the first stuff like stone spell on Haven. We decided to allow that over time. And yeah, anyone solo can start mastering these spells. Emanation, fire, air. Are you sure? Fire and air. You got it, man. You got it. Elimination. Boom. Let's put it here. Okay, let's show the improved version. Control. It looks even better in pitch darkness or really dark caves, but look at this baby. It's really nice. Oof, look at, oh my god. Holy shit, we are in Haven. Look at this. Just here, do you hear the sound? Holy shit. It's perfect. It's perfect. Do you see this here effect here? It's hard to see now. Here, do you see it? Do you see? Fucking magic, man. Freaking magic. It's even more impressive in dark caves. But yeah, I think it's really nice. A really nice magical field. Look at this field here. Little magical field. Really cool. Really cool. Dust particles. What the hell are you talking about? Everything here is extremely specific. Look at those small projectiles flying out like that. So freaking cool. And you see that this rainbow effect here and this shimmering here. It's a beautiful masterpiece. It's a beautiful masterpiece. Look. Holy shit. Yeah, it's really nice. And you hear that nice sound. Pure magic. Pure magic. I see the FPS slowdown effect. Yeah. No, it's very high actually. I mean, now doing everything. The 144 instead. Rock solid. No, there's no FPS drop. Come on, man. It's a masterpiece. Telling you, man, it's a masterpiece. Do we need to be scared of now of mages? Only if you don't see them coming. Then obviously it's gonna be very much more dangerous. If you see them coming, you can adapt to a lot of the spells and avoid a lot of the spells. Yeah, you know, obviously I'm around 300 FPS normally, so it's not that I'm hitting any caps. But I'm running a lot of crap on this computer, so... Oh! You see that bowler? God damn! God damn! I mean, it feels like a whole new game. Look. Looks amazing, feels amazing, and people throwing freaking bowlers from the horror forest. Pitch black forest horrors. I'm not sure if Emanation is the next group. Could be that one. Or that one. I don't remember. We will see. We will see. They are coming quite close to each other. So it's one after another one. As soon as one is finished in balance, we feel confident, bang, we hit it in. So we're not waiting for major patches to push those. Will Refire improve performance or just graphic update? Both. We take the opportunity to do a lot of optimization in a proper way for Unreal 5, and we also offer some of the options that Unreal 5 next gen visuals are offering. So I would say both. It's weird if I want to see it get crushed by a bullet. It's not that weird. It's pretty juicy. It's pretty juicy. Hope these spells are allowed to cast. There's some decent sound for sure. I mean, as soon as you throw something at you, you hear the sound, and boom, you hear that, boom. You know, so I mean, you've seen, I've dodged quite a few spells from distance here only because of sound, right? So sound is always a key. Make those spells faster. So like I said before, we can't make them infinity fast because everything is server-sided. It's, look at this illumination spell on distance. How cool is that, right? You see this light source here, doing light on that trees. Isn't that cool, guys? Look, how this is insane. Have you seen an MMO with this detail level of anything? No, because there isn't anything. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I'm in love with this stuff. All right, I think we're hitting the mark, right? I can sit here a whole day and enjoy magic, and I don't wanna rip FPS. What are you talking about? Do you want them even higher then? What the hell is going on? Let's do 240. Okay, now I'm hitting my cap with everything running. So 170. Is that enough for you? Or do you want more? I need to shut down stuff then. Yeah, I know OBS is doing its stuff. So that's why I usually cut them. So we got my lottery program is also bugging out. I don't know why. Okay. When a fireball is in the sky, what's your FPS do? Okay, let me shoot a fireball here. 120, rock solid. Not a single FPS went down. Are we good? Are we good? What's aggression, fire, and air? Fire and air is lightning bolt. Lightning bolt, which is this little baby here. Look at the god of thunder, Thor. Look at this. And hip down. God damn. God damn. It's freaking lovely. Someone in the forest, just shoot a few beams and hope for the best, right? Yeah. It's a chicka-boom spell, that's for sure. I mean, how atmospheric is this scene with the, you know, the low fog, nighttime, moon shining through, and out of this pitch darkness from distance, you see some spells flying, lights being emitted. It's amazing. It's amazing. Will serve like 50 versus 50 Elementalist. We shall see, right? We shall see. We have a few backups that we can do in some of the systems depending on some of the data we're going to collect obviously on day one when people go crazy with it. So we'll see. We're down to 118. No, not when I casted the spell actually. You see, when I look here on different things, when it render new things, sometimes you see a little, see there, 1 FPS going down, but it's still more than 120. If I'm casting a spell now, you see the FPS is not moving at all. Beat! Boom! You know, it didn't flinch. It didn't even flinch. Look at this spell here. Whoa! Oof! Yeah, hot damn these spells. Hot damn. Hot damn. Ah, here we are. Here we are. God damn. I mean, how cool is this? God damn. It's cool. It's cool. And the feeling and punch is even better. Did you notice that we have camera shake when it's close? Did you notice that, guys? It adds feeling. Aggregation. Water and air. Water and air is comets. This little baby. Hit. Boom. Look how beautiful. Look how freaking beautiful. Look. We are in Magic Land. Look. So damn cool. Never seen anything like it. Whoops. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's a comet indeed. Emanation, earth and wind. Emanation, earth and wind. Star shower. Star shower. Is this the last sneak peek? I don't remember if this one is final or not. Let's take a look. Oh. Holy shit! Holy shit. Oof. Oh my goodness! Look at this. God damn! A hot damn! Holy shit, have you seen anything like it? No, you haven't. A god damn! Did you see the rocks? Did you see the gravity that moved up the rocks from the earth and put them in high gravitation? That's one of a kind. One of a kind. That is hot. Have you seen anything like it? That's just one out of the bunch. One of them. I got a kick out of it. Did you see how I raised the rocks? Actually insane. Do you want to see it one more time? Because holy shit, it's insane. One more time, alright? Look at the rock, how I punched them up from freaking gravity. Look now. And then boom. Oh my god, do you see this? Holy shit. Holy shit. Do you remember when you get awed by the spells from the first game? This is killing it to a whole new level. You see all the rocks fall down there. It's so freaking cool. We're getting to the siege spells here, right? It's insane. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this little boy? Let's fry him. Let's fry him. Hip! Bang! Yeah! There we go. There we go, guys. Oh, I'm burned myself a little bit here. Let's fix those menders. So, alright, right. Pretty much chickaboom, I have to say. That is a pure chickaboom, that spell. Holy shit! Yeah, I'm past over our time today, guys. I think that is it for me then, before it goes way too crazy and I'm revealing way too much, right? Way too much. So, but yeah, how cool isn't that? I'm very proud of the team. Pure chickaboom love, and just a little taste of what you're gonna get your hands on yourself over time. All right, guys. Only went past by 30 minutes, so I'm getting slowly on track. You showed it just enough. Thanks, Henrik. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and yeah, it was really cool, really cool. One more floating rocks. Do one, one more time. A final time. Is that it? Fix the bugs. We are. You're gonna see a lot of fixes next patch. Okay, one final time, guys. One final time. Let's release the mayhem here. So where did I put it? I put it here. Control 9. Let's see. Look at this. Damn. Look at damn.
Oh my god, another one. Another one.
Yeah. Look at the rocks. Look at the rocks falling. It's really cool. Really cool. God damn. There you have it. There you have it. Looks so cool. I agree. I agree. Do it on yourself. Come on now, man. I'm not here to kill myself one more time. I already done that once. So, yeah. I hope you enjoy that nice sneak peek. And like I said, hopefully we are on track to start deploying this mega patch. Hopefully next week. A lot of good stuff is going into this next to also magic. Like, as I said, a lot of stuff on the server, a lot of fixes, a lot of core components. I'll put this game on my wish list. Go ahead. All right, last one. Emanation, water, air. Water and air. That is shivering cold. I have no idea what that is. But I'm no, not sure. Could be one of those that are not 100%. Holy shit. Okay, okay, we're getting some coldness over here. I don't know if I got the effect yet. No. Yes. Okay, I got cold when I stand in it. So obviously when something is hot, this is a counter for that, and some more things. So coldness, coldness. Right. I'm too easily lured into showing more spells than I'm supposed to. So this is me holding it for now. All right. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I can't do more. I wanna keep quite a few secret, because imagine when you try them out for the first time and you see the chickaboom power in them, and you may be the first in the world ever discovering and casting it. You will have all the honor and you know, satisfaction based on that, right? So let's see. Let's go back here, and we are stepping to the ending notes here. So I think we covered a lot of questions also, even though I've done more showing than anything else today. So yeah, we will see. Can you die? Can you should die from alchemy effects? Should die? No, I can't. Can't. All right, let's see. Do we have anyone streaming here we should raid? Let's take a look. So I can get my night snack not too late today, which would be nice for once. Let me do the classical raid poll. Where the hell? Okay, yeah. Just taking some random guys streaming here. And we have all right, dear vote, quick and swift, and we will make it happen. Cast your votes, and I'm gonna raid whoever wins, alright? Avira is great. She is indeed great streamer, and she do a lot of cool hunting with bounty hunting and RP stuff every now and then. So yeah, it's cool. No, there's no giveaway anymore. It's already done, guys. So next week we're gonna have a special giveaway. So absolutely don't miss next week. You may win grand prizes. Actually, I'm gonna see if we can do something spectacular for that stream because it's the 100th anniversary stream. So we and hopefully also, you know, we have the patch deploying along with that. So don't miss next week's stream. You may win a freaking 40 card or something. Who knows? Who knows? We will see. We will see. All right. So Avira TV it is. No dates, but goal or hopefully next week if nothing goes bad during these final days of polishing and fine-tuning, getting everything in good place. So we will see, hopefully. 10 of 10, great stream, Henrik. Thank you, Demo Man. Thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in today. It was awesome to hang out with you to show some freaking chicka-booms and epic spell casting. And yeah, thank you for all your questions and support, donations, subscriptions, and all of that. And I hope to see you next week, and we will do something special. So all right, let's do this raid then. Where do we have that raid button here? Okay, so Avira TV it is. All right, thank you very much for tonight. Awesome to hang out with you as always. And here goes a raid to Avira TV. So make sure you follow her and show her some support as well. She's an awesome Mortal player, really good, and she traveled the world. She fears nothing, so really cool. I run into her every now and then as well when I'm in the game, so she really is all over the place. All right, have a good one and good night, and bye bye.